Car real quick. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear him? Long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for.
Hello?
I can hear you good.
Okay, sounds good. Figure we can go live with about a minute left.
Yeah. Just introduce them.
I guess we're already
Say.
live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt Watkins.
I'm Lyle Sanchez.
And we're here with tonight's matchup of the Payson Lions versus the Lehi Pioneers. Payson's coming into this game 4-1, while Lehi coming in at 2-3.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be a good game tonight, guys. I'm expecting a close one, but it's gonna be a good one. All right. We're gonna match. It's about to start here, and everyone's getting ready.
Looks like we will start with our national anthem here. we get ready here to announce our starting lineups, Payson will be without Oakley Jackman, the junior forward, who's averaging 7.5 points per game, as well as 8.8 rebounds per game. So we'll look to see who could step up there to replace her spot. We'll turn you down to the court to announce the starting lineups. And with those starting lineups out of the way, we get ready to tip off. Payson comes in 2-1 at home, losing their last one to Timpanogos here on Monday, 47-67. So looking for them to rebound here tonight.
It sucks for the line that Oakley is out. She was a key player in their attacking play. Can't lie. And now she's injured. Do you know from Matt?
I don't know exactly what she injured. She came in walking on crutches and with a boot, so we'll definitely see how they rebound without her.
All right. Well, Lehi gets the ball. Number 24, Sammy Love.
And Lehi, a good team here as they shoot the three, and is no good off the mark. Rebound will go to Beddoes. She'll be a fun player to watch here. Coveted, averaging 12 points per game. Beats
Cameron
three.
Meeks puts it up.
No good, but rebound by Cobbs. As cut to the basket is layups is no good for number 11, Whitney Barr.
Sammy Love once again throws a nice pass out there.
It's going to be number 33.
Quick little two right there for Lehi. That was a nice little quick play. Caught Payson off guard on that one.
That's what Lehi is going to look to do, is push the tempo and get those transition buckets. Payson doing a great job here passing around the perimeter. Try to cut in, but Lehi's defense is playing tight here. As Sorensen's layup is no good.
Sammy Love with the ball once again, throws it out.
Seen Lehi pass the ball around here some more. His three is good.
Wow. Sammy Love with the awesome three right there from range.
And Lehi's going to call a timeout as Payson's down here 5-0 early.
Just quick little 5 points right there.
Lehi doing a great job of closing out on defense, not allowing Payson to get inside the paint at all, and when they do, Payson's not been making their shots.
Payson's already missed two, I believe.
Couple easy layups. Payson comes in averaging 57 points per game. Already down to 5-0 here early.
Let's hope they can turn it around real quick and get this first quarter just going good for them, because it'll set the tone for the rest of the match.
Agreed. Here is Payson will get the ball coming out of this timeout. New rule this year, Utah added the shot clock. It will be 35 seconds and then reset when the ball hits the rim.
I think it's awesome that they added that to high school basketball. It's just makes the games a lot more intense towards the end. It makes them a lot, I say, quicker, better. Teams aren't stalling as much, and just it's better.
I agreed. I believe it also helps prepare players, you know, for the next level as well. As 3 is up, off the mark there for number 3.
Cameron Meeks has the ball, throws it out to Emercy. Emercy is guarded tightly right there.
Payson, another turnover here. That was number 23, Skrinover with the steal. Looks like that's going to be a foul against Whitney Barr.
Payson's got to be careful with these early fouls. They can't get too many of them and just let it go. And who knows? These points might rack up for Lehi and might be too big to come back. But you know, it's the first quarter. See how the game sets out. But as of right now, Lehi's doing really good at setting the tone.
I agree. And Skrinover makes her first. She comes in as Lehi's leading scorer, averaging almost 15 points per game while shooting 45% from the field. She makes both there.
All right. Cameron drives up. She's heavily guarded. She can't do anything about that.
Great full court press here from Lehi as they nearly forced a turnover. Now look at it force. Now it looks like that's going to be an 8-second violation on the Lions as the refs meet here mid-court.
Lehi are killing it on the defensive part. I can't lie. On the offensive part, they're doing amazing well, but they're pushing these lines back. Playing real well.
Looks like refs coming over here to the scoring table looking to figure out the call here. Looks like it will be Payson's ball, so it looks like there must have been a foul call. Let's play the situation. There's going to be 32 seconds left on the shot clock. Payson's got to look to avoid the early big deficit here as it's already 7-0, hoping to get some points here and start your night off right.
Emercy puts it up. It's no good.
Off the front of the rim there for Beddoes. As Lehi quickly down once again.
Sammy Love once again goes in, has nowhere to go, passes it out, almost taken out by Emercy.
Lehi's done a great job at passing the ball around and finding those open shots.
Yeah.
Thought about the 3 there, but we'll drive in. It looks like they're going to get a foul call here on Payson.
Yeah, Lehi is doing amazing at passing the ball around, making Payson just move into those and creating open spaces.
To the line now for Lehi will be number 3, Hadley Warren, who's averaging just under 3 points per game. She misses her first shot. She's a junior here. It misses both from the line, but Lehi with a great offensive rebound.
Back again, throws it out. Quick little play, thrown back out.
Great job at passing along the perimeter there. His 3 is no good.
Emercy Beddoes wants the ball once again.
Shot is up, no good once again for the Lions as Barr is able to grab the miss. That's been Payson's problem early here. Not able to connect on these easy shots as Sorensen goes to the ground. It will be out of bounds, last touch by Payson. So it will remain Lehi's ball.
Payson need to put their shots in. They're missing quite a few right now. They can't afford to be missing these.
Yeah, and they've had open looks, especially from the 3-point line, as well as some easy layups, just unable to connect here. Luckily for them, Lehi's also been missing, and it's still a 7-0 ball game here about halfway through the first quarter. And one shot for number 33, Heva.
This is exactly what the Lehi Pioneers want. They want to, make the Lions feel a bit intimidated, make them feel a bit like, we're coming into your house, we're going to set the tone. And that's exactly what they're doing. The Lions just need to get their heads right, start putting these shots up. There you go. Emerson gets the ball, quick turnover.
However, unable to connect on the layup. And that's exactly what Payson wanted, however, just not getting the points, which they've struggled with all night. Payson, a very senior-heavy team this year, with lots of experience at varsity. So it'll be interesting to see, kind of as this game on, Lehi being a younger team, if Payson can use that maturity to improve throughout the game.
Yeah, I think that's a great point you bring up because they've been playing with each other for quite some time. They should know, what they want to run, what they want to, push, and just create open spaces.
There's another turnover here. Is Payson able to get down quickly, and that's going to be a foul on the ground.
Both these teams are having a hard time just putting their shots in right now.
And checking in for the first time tonight for the Lions is number 2, Sydney Staley, the senior guard for the Lions. Lehi, a very young team, is this 3 no good.
Emma Sorensen with the ball. Emma Sorensen runs up the court, and she is to the ground. Ball is taken up. Back to Emma.
Orenson was back there already and draws the foul. That foul goes against Sammy Love. Payson looking to get their first points from the line here tonight. Lehi, a very young team. No seniors on this roster. So a future Lehi program that will be very good here moving to 6A. As Sorensen misses the first. As Sorensen makes her second, and she will sub out for number 5, Chesney Roundy.
Chesney Roundy is a junior, and she's a multi-sport athlete, and she's pretty good. I think she's going to hopefully put up some shots for Payson here, get some momentum going, and lead these Lions into a good second half, second quarter, my bad.
Yeah, no, and you have their first points courtesy of Sorensen there at the free throw line, and with 3 minutes in, Lehi leads by 8, and you look at this game, and Lehi should be up by a lot more. Luckily for Payson, Lehi also not being able to connect on their shots.
Yeah, it's been a close one. Can't lie there. Both these teams are they're not putting up their shots as well as they should be, but Lehi did make, I think, 2 threes, I believe, and they're ahead of Payson right now, and that's just how it is. But
yeah, and
see how it goes.
Lehi, a very good team. They went 24-5 last year, and were the region champs. Payson is kind of started from the bottom, but have worked their way up with progressing each year. Went from 8-13 to 11-12 last year. So we'll definitely see what the Lions are going to do here this year.
What a play right there by Lehi. That was a perfect team play. Just Lions can't do anything about it.
Skrinover just went straight to the basket. His tight defense here once again from the Pioneers.
Chesney now has the ball, passes out to Sydney. Sydney to Whitney Barr, I believe, and Lions are passing around.
Lehi doing a great job, though, of flowing to the ball. Payson's not really had an open shooter.
Yeah, Lehi is killing on the defense right now. That pressure is just phenomenal.
Big part of why they are up 10 right now is Roundy gets the ball. 3 is up.
She puts it up. No good. Sammy Love now has the ball, throws it right up there.
And a good block there
by Cameron Meek.
Great hustle play for the Lions. We can see that on replay. Great hustle play to save what would have been an easy bucket for the Lehi Pioneers. Number 31, Kylie Barr, checking in for the Lions. She's just a sophomore, yet getting some playing time here.
Quick little pass out there, put up. Oh, wow. What a shot.
Reinover, who shoots 45% a game, already having a great night here as she has her Pioneers up 13 early. Payson, this is kind of a great opportunity as the three is no good. Kind of find their skills before they go to Southern California next week to play the SoCal tournament.
The Lions are heading out to SoCal. They're heading out to Cali for the tournament.
Yeah, they play the Spartans of Orangewood Academy on the 19th, Monday the 19th. Down in Southern California, and those tournaments are great, you know. You get to play some great competition as well as, you know, bond as a team.
Yeah, I think that would be really good for the Lions, you know, especially for these seniors. Soak up that last, you know, bit of high school basketball they'll have and just have a good time out there.
Yeah, there's another turnover here for the Lions. Has good defense there by number 15, Emerson Meadows. Looks like that will go to Payson's ball.
Sorensen checks back in.
She's definitely a player you want on the court if you're the Lions. And Lehi's again going to go with the full court press. He's had success early in this game.
I just want to see how long it lasts because Lehi's going to get tired.
Great trap there. That leads to the easy bucket for Sammy Love.
Once again.
And another steal here. That goes out of bounds off of Sammy Love.
Sammy Love has been a key player right now for the Pioneers. Oh, wow.
That pass nearly stolen by Hadley Sorensen.
This full court press is killing the Lions right now. They need to figure it out.
Turnovers have been a problem for the Lions, as here's another one. They average nearly 16 turnovers for a game, which is hard to have and win some games. Drive to the bucket is no good. Chesney Roundy here trying to beat the pressure as we are under a minute left. Three is up. Off the mark for Ebba Sorensen. Quickly now up the court for Lehi. Just rolls out there for Warren. Payson has an opportunity to get the last shot if they want it. Shot is up. No good as Meek grabs the rebound, puts her shot back up, just rolls out.
And that will end off the first quarter.
Bad luck for the Lions continue. No field goals made so far, while Lehi is doing a great job defensively.
Yeah, Lehi are 15 points ahead right now. This is a heavy deficit for the Lions right now. Just first quarter, they need to get it together.
Yeah, and their only point coming from the free throw line, which is, you know, not what you expect from a Payson team that comes in averaging 57 points per game. Even with their loss on Monday, they scored 47 points. So this is unusual for a Payson basketball team. will be Payson's ball coming here to start this second quarter as Lehi's going to again try this full court press.
Every round he checks in, sophomore for the Lions. We'll see what she can do. Very young, talented player.
His three is up and no good for Chesney Roundy. As Payson's bad shooting night continues.
Sammy Love has the ball once again. Perfect ball up there.
Great ball movement here by Lehi. Looks like it's going to be a foul here. All of a sudden, number 30, Hill. Ellie Hill to the line.
Lehi are playing quite the game right now.
This is a great start here for Lehi, who is not off to the start they were last year, but definitely a team that I think has potential to do really well this season, as Hill goes 1 for 2 from the line and has the lead up to 16.
Cameron Meeks tries to make something work up here. Chesney has the ball, heavily guarded.
Back to Meek, and Payson's just got to start making these shots. And that was blocked by number 22, Freeman. Good defense there by the Lions.
Chesney ends out with the ball, but it is going to be Lehi's ball.
A jump ball, great job by Cameron Meek to go in there and force that jump ball, and it looks like Natalie Cox will check back in for the Lions. Payson looking to get it some stop, and that's exactly what they needed, is Meek. Good steal there. As Lehi's back to doing what they're doing best, keeping Payson away from the basket. His three is no good, but that's going to be a foul on number 24, Sammy Love. Good opportunity for Payson here, as they will get 3 shots from the line.
It's a nice little opportunity to just put some points up there, you know, get some momentum going. I think the Lions are just in a rough spot right now. I don't think they just need to get out of their heads and get some points up there, you know?
I agree. I think once they get a couple shots to fall, I think they'll definitely be able to play into that and start doing well, as Sorensen goes 2 for 2 here early.
It's just about gaining that confidence to just, you know, move the ball around, get open, you know, shoot the good shots. I feel like right now they're just shooting whatever they can get, and they just need to do better on that.
Sorensen goes 3 for 3 from the line and will check out. Whitney Barr will come in.
See, that right there is what the Lions need, all right? You know, it's not the best for, you know, only their 4 points coming from the line, but, you know, it's a start.
But, you know, making those free throws are a great start, and those are free points that you definitely need to make.
Yep. Sammy Love with the ball once again, just key player for Lehi right now.
And Payson's doing a much better job at defense here in the second quarter. Tied it down on Lehi. As drive to the bucket is good for Freeman.
Lions will take it up. Slowly, almost taken off.
That's what Lehi has done well all night, is being patient and then finding an open lane to the basket. Cameron Meek pump fakes there, drives in. No good. As Cox able to get that, and she has the first field goal for the Lions. Great heads up play by Cox, and she's able to make the easy layup. And that's exactly what Payson needs. That is not, however, what they need, is Freeman gets back-to-back buckets here for Lehi. Meek will bring up the ball for the Lions.
Avery will take it in. And it's good.
Number 4, Avery Roundy. And it looks like Pace is going to try a full court press of their own. Yeah, able to quickly move it up. And Freeman
just working around that so well.
Freeman wide open again for the layup. And like you said, Lehi is doing a great job about working around this Lions defense. It's going to be a foul there against the Pioneers. Payson with back-to-back layups here.
Quite good by the Lions. I can't lie. They're trying to do their best, and you know it's coming together slowly. It's taking a minute, but you know, who knows? Maybe they'll keep it, you know, keep some momentum going and get some more points on the board. But as of right now, Lehi is just dominating.
It's gonna be another foul against Lehi.
A lot of fouls though.
Both teams now with 5 fouls here in the half. The shot is up, just rolls out, but Payson able to grab their own miss. It's Roundy airballs that one, and Lehi now quickly up the court. And another missed opportunity there for the Lions. It's great defense there by Cox, and she's able to force the turnover, and another foul. That one goes against Jepson. Meek gonna bring up the ball here for the Lions. Trying to fight their way back into this one as Lehi has dominated all night long.
As Roundy gets the ball, she's going, trying to make something work for these Lions out here. Nice little play right there by her. Just gets blocked up in there. Couldn't do nothing about it.
Great play by Heva, as Roundy able to make a defensive play of their own.
You love to see it. Roundy is just playing her heart out there, just trying to make something work for the Lions, and she is just pressing hard. You know, really good game from her right now.
She's only a sophomore, so definitely a player that's going to be fun to watch here in the coming years as she gets older and more experienced.
Definitely. I think these seniors have to step it up. I mean, I feel like this sophomore is coming in and just, you know, leading the way, which is all right, but you know, these seniors got to step up and show the maturity they have and just ball knowledge, and just they got to get it going.
Another bucket for Lehi. Payson after making 2 straight, and that's going to be another foul, and it will be a 1-and-1 here for the Lions. Beddoes is going to go to the line here. Roundy will check back out. And Sorensen's coming back in here for the Lions. Sorensen, their leading scorer with 4 points here today. Is no good, and those are points you need if you're the Lions trying to come back into this game.
Lehi has made a few changes to the lineup, it looks like. They took out Sammy Love and put in Mackenzie Jepson, which has averaged 2.8 points per game, you know?
Yeah, and Lehi take this opportunity with this lead to get some of those younger players in, as well as rest their starters for, you know, later in the game if Payson is to make that comeback.
I think it's very smart, you know, just don't tire your players out. Let your young players get some more, you know, varsity experience, get the confidence out there to just, you know, when these later games come and playoffs and stuff, they can just go out there and make those, you know, big plays and big moments and just dominate, which is, you know, what these young players need.
Exactly. It's a good pass there by Meek to find Barr. As you were saying, you know, these younger players are going to experience now in these non-region games is huge. As Meek, an impressive move. It's exactly what Payson needed, and she also drew the foul.
She'll go for this. Could be a chance of a 3-point play right now.
Payson's going to sub a couple of players here. Looks like Cox and Barr are going to sub out here for the Lions with Kyle Barr, the sophomore, checking in. Meek no good on that one, but Sorensen with the rebound. No good on her shot. Payson struggling again from the line. Good screen there.
Lehi just putting it up, and it is good. Wow.
That was number 4, Salisbury with the 3. A 19-point lead here for Lehi. Sorensen is fouled, and Lehi does not like the call. Sorensen, who has 4 points tonight, all of which came from the free throw line, will attempt 2 here. Makes the first.
Only 2 minutes left in this this half, and maybe the Lions can get 5, maybe 6 more points up on the board, or just get something going for second half, so they don't gotta have such a big deficit to come back from. I think would be very good for them, but Lehi is just not stopping.
Yeah, and with those 5 or 6 points, they also need stops here at this end of the court, which has been hard for them to do.
Lehi just puts up another one. What a great play.
Just straight to the basket goes Hadley Warren, the junior.
Sydney Staley just trying to drive up court. Does a pretty well job. Emma puts it up. It is no good.
3 is up. No good as Sorensen grabs the other rebound. And that shot finally falls for number 24, Matthews. And Payson, bunch of offensive rebounds there, which is what you need. And a good stop there by the Lions.
Emerson doing a really well job just trying to get up there, and
looks like she's going to draw the foul.
Lehi almost goes into the half with 10 fouls. They're at 9 right now.
And it'll be 2 shots here as they're in the double bonus for the remainder of this half, which is just a short 52 seconds, but another
10 fouls.
Another opportunity here for Payson. Shot is good. We now just 16 for Lehi. They've led by as many as 19 points. Goes 2 for 2 there and cuts Lehi's lead down to 15.
Great job by Emerson right there, just putting up some points for the Lions.
And 3.
No good. Emerson gets the ball. Emerson doing real well right now.
Yeah, he definitely came in, feeling fresh and stepped in big for the Lions. That pass nearly too far. Good save there. Tipped around. They're going to call a foul there on Lehi, and coach is not happy. It's going to be on number 33, Hevea. As there will be another 2 shots. This is definitely an advantage here for Payson as they get 2 free throws with every foul as Staley misses the first. Payson's also struggled here from the free throw line as well. As she goes 1 for 2 here.
Score is now 16-30, and the Lions brought it down from a 19 deficit to a 14 deficit, so they're putting some points up.
Yeah, and from 1 point in the first quarter, they've scored 15 here in this second quarter. So definitely returning to life. You know, just you're hoping that first quarter wasn't bad enough that you can't come back, as Lehi making some changes. Sammy Love comes back into the game, who has been a key player here so far for Lehi.
Yeah, I think you said it perfect. And just, you know, Lions getting 15 points, getting something going is just what they needed to go into the half, and that'll do it.
Good defense there, as it will stay a 14-point game. Lehi looking to get a big road win here against the 4-1 Lions. We'll be back after the break. back here with the start of the second half here. Lehi got off to a great start in that first quarter. Payson had a good second quarter, however, still trails 30-16.
Well, try to see this thing get going, you know, just exactly how the Lions will do against these Lehi Pioneers.
Payson only scored 1 point in that opening quarter and then went on to score 15 in the second, so we'll see if they're able to have a better shooting night here as Lehi will get the ball to start off this second quarter. Lehi's played an impressive game tonight on both sides, as that is a turnover pass. Wild there for Eddie Screniver. Payson gets the stop they needed to start this second half off.
Swanson gets the ball, tosses it up.
And too
Emerson
high
just
there.
couldn't get it. Emerson just could not reach that.
And a missed opportunity there for Payson as they turn the ball right back over.
Sammy Love just out here passing the ball around, making some great open plays for the Pioneers.
She's done a great job all night tonight for the Pioneers.
Oh,
Tipped there by Whitney Barr.
Whitney Barr just with the offense, but it is going to be
Looks like that will be Payson's ball. Is great defense all the way down the court for Whitney Barr. Lehi calls a timeout about a minute in.
Lehi is really surprising me. They've already made 2 timeouts in the span of the first minute of the quarter, which is kind of odd to me, but
yeah,
you know.
Not a lot of timeouts for either team really in that first half, which was kind of surprising, especially for Payson, you know, trying to come back. But Payson started off so far with great defense. Now the offense just needs to catch up and do this part, and they can get right back in this game.
Yeah, I think that's honestly the best way to put it, man. I mean, just let them just get something going, and I don't know. These Pioneers are really impressing me, though. I mean, coming into this game, I was expecting a closer game, and the Pioneers have really, you know, showed that they play better in the first half, and I'm excited what the Lions are going to respond with. That's it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I agree. And Lehi so far proven they are the better team, but Payson's done a great job in not giving up. You know, many teams would have folded, especially down 19 early. However, Payson's clawed their way back, and we'll see what they can do here. Is a great pass there, as Barr is able to make the first points here of the second half. And great hustle here for Lehi as the corner three
is no good.
Just misses. We're gonna get a foul call here on Payson. Fox is usually a pretty good shooter, shooting about 50% there for Lehi. Are unable to connect on that one. As three, no good. Off Lehi though, and Payson with another stop. Payson with a chance to make this a 9-point lead with a 3-pointer here. As that just goes off the fingertips of Barr, and another Payson turnover.
Sammy Love from the Pioneers is playing real calm and relaxed right now. She seems like she's just, you know, controlling her game and not, you know, which is really good. You know, you don't want. And she puts it up, but you know, it's not during the play. But, you know, I don't know. I think she's doing a really good job at showing the confidence that she has and the experience, even though she's a, what'd you say, Matt? She's a sophomore? Junior. She's a junior. Doesn't have, you know, she's probably have 2 years experience. And honestly, she's doing really good. She's doing a lot better than the Lions, I feel, right now. She's just really calm, open, you know, shouting for her team, being a leader out there, and really leading the way for these Pioneers.
Yeah, and to your point, you know, she's really facilitated the ball, assisting a lot of them as well as scoring, and like you said, showing that experience. As Sorensen fights there for the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Skrinover.
Emma's been playing very physical tonight. She's been getting in there, she's getting put down, but she keeps getting back up and she keeps fighting, which is really respect that. You know, she's playing real hard out there, showing some real heart, and that's what these Lions are always good at. In every sport they play, they're good at showing, you know, Payson pride, and you know, it's good to see.
Yeah, I agree. And Sorensen, this is her, I believe, 4th trip to the line here, as she scored her 5th points of the game. And she cuts the lead down to 10.
I'm really glad the Lions are, you know, getting some confidence back, playing better. Oh, look.
Yeah, another steal there. Leah has yet to score so far here, 2 minutes into this second half. Payson, who's usually a pretty good three-point shooting team, is yet to make one. And that's the turnover there, and it will go to Lehi. Sammy Love will bring it up for the Pioneers. Looking to get her team out of this 2-game losing streak. That one rims out.
Very close shot right there by Sammy. You know, good effort, but just not quite there.
Great find by the Lions as Cox is able to make her 2nd bucket of the night. It was once a 19-point lead, has now been cut in half as the Lehi only leads by 8.
I think the Lions have gone 8 unanswered, or I don't know. I mean,
8 unanswered here to start this second half off. As Lehi will look to try to turn to some of those veteran players. As 3 is good, and that's exactly what Lehi needed as Payson was getting closer. That was Skrinover.
Whitney Barr goes in, and she just...
Looks like that's going to be a foul on Emma Sorensen there. Payson already with 3 fouls here early, and that's going to be something to watch, especially late in this 4th quarter with the bonus and everything.
Yeah.
As Lehi looking to get back on track here with a great bucket there by Hadley Warren. And after 8 unanswered for the Lions, Lehi goes right back with 5 unanswered. And a great steal by Sammy Love. As Meek looks to be in pain. She's gonna get up as she was elbowed there in the gut, and not a good feeling. Quickly down, Cox, unable to make that. Lead back up to 15 for the Pioneers. Bucket there, good for Freeman. And give Lehi credit as, you know, they never stopped playing their game of basketball. Even when Payson started to come close here, as Sammy Love has it tipped out of bounds.
I feel like the Lions have to do a better job at setting up their shots right now. They're getting up there, but they're just putting the ball right up. They need to, open it up a little more and just get those good shots. I feel like they're just shooting whatever they're getting, and they make some and they miss some, but as of right now, they're just missing them.
I agree. Super inconsistent game. Started the half off great, but now, like you said, now just starting to miss them, and it was what once was an 18-point deficit is now back up to 17.
Lions just got to do a keep job at keeping the consistency there. They're doing good little jumps here and there, but they got to keep the consistency there because that fourth quarter is going to come and they're going to need to keep it close. And that's a great play right there.
Great bucket there by Whitney Barr, and I like what you said about consistency. You see Payson, especially to start off, 8 unanswered. They've done streaks, so that's going to be a carry and another turnover for Lehi. But that consistency is going to be key if you want to come back into this game.
Yeah.
Lehi did the full court press earlier in the first half, and it worked well for them, and we'll see if they have the same success here.
Steps back. 3 is good.
And Payson with their first three-pointer of the night, courtesy of Betos. Give credit to those Lions team. They never stop fighting as pass there. And that 3 is good. Schreinever, the leading scorer, averaging nearly 15 points.
The guy has a lot of good shooters I'm seeing right now.
It's going to be a foul against Warren, who has played a pretty great game tonight. She comes in averaging 3 points per game. Artie, I believe, has 8 points tonight here, the 5'2" junior
She's been
guard.
playing some pretty good defense too, like getting in there. She may be small, but she's playing against these big girls, and she's doing quite well. I can't lie.
Yeah, she was hustled down every.
Yeah, she's quick. She's pretty good. I mean, she's gotten a couple layups in there. I think she got 1 3 too.
Yes, it's going to be a jump ball, and we'll go to Lehi. Great effort there by both teams.
I think both teams are finally set right into the game and ready, just locked in and doing what they need to do, and it's getting to become a better game,
Yeah, and we talked about it in the first quarter. If you take away that first quarter, this is a much closer game.
Yeah.
Both teams have played really well here in the second and third quarters. But that great first quarter as Skidover stepped out of bounds there, so it will be Payson's ball. That first quarter really hurt Payson as they're down 15 here. Some substitutions here for the Lions as they look to fight their way back. 1:43 left here in the third. It's only one made three-pointer all game, as that's going to be another foul on Lehi. Lehi coach not happy with the call there.
The Lions are back down to a 15-point deficit, and they're gonna have to put some shots up right now and just keep going, keep it consistent. You can't be missing too many and then get down and let the Lehi Pioneers shoot a couple threes and get even more points up on there. They got to keep it close, good coverage, and you got to get some points up there.
I agree, and for Lehi, you just got to keep playing your game. That is exactly what you want. A three-pointer there, good for Ellie Hill. They lead by 18. Staley, 3.
No good.
And these are the shots, Payson's used to making wide open threes. So that pass, Sammy Love's pass too far and will sail out of bounds. Give credit, though, to this Lehi team. They have played great defense all night long and have really shut down this Lions offense. Nearly another steal there. And that is a steal. Freeman with the pass. And that's going to be a foul there on Freeman. Or sorry, on Payson. Freeman will go to the line to shoot 2. Looking to take their largest lead of the night here.
Yeah, it is now an 18-point deficit for the Lions. Lions are trailing, and they need something. They need this. They need a good fourth quarter here, and they need to put some threes up, and they need to, you know, get some turnovers and just not let the Pioneers score even more.
I agree, and Lehi led by as many as 19 in the first half. Payson was able to cut that down to 8 here earlier in the third quarter, but now Lehi's right back up to a 19-point lead. As that pass well off for Cameron Beak.
Chesney has the ball, puts it out to Emersy.
And Payson, not realizing the clock, is not able to get a shot off. Payson's down 19 here going into the fourth quarter. Will take a big comeback if they want to win this game. And Lehi's playing their type of basketball all night long, not affected by whatever the Lions are doing. And give them credit. They've done a great job all night, both on offense and on defense. Payson not getting shots to fall has been a major problem for them.
Real big problem. I don't know if the Lions need to make a change in their lineup, or they just need to get out of their heads and start making some shots, but they need something. They need it. They need to get it going. Hopefully, you know, this coach in the huddle right now is just telling them what they need to do, what they need to get out there, and what they need to do to get open and just, you know, execute it.
And if you take away that first quarter, which was really rough for Payson, this is only a 4-point ball game. So, you know, we talked about it early, you know, there at halftime. That first quarter could come back to bite Payson, and it is here.
That's a perfect point right there, Matt. I mean, I couldn't agree more. That was I don't know. I think the Lehi Pioneers are just killing them.
Yeah.
I think like it's I don't know if it's just mentally at this point, but you know, that first quarter, you know, set them back, and the Lions came back second and beginning of the third. But now it's just like the Lions just can't get it going.
Yeah, and I mean, Payson played a great second third quarter there. You know, third quarter towards the end, they started to fall apart again. But yeah, you take away that first quarter, and it's a 4-point ball game. It very much a winnable ball game. Is another turnover here for Payson. 3 is up off the mark, but it's going to be a foul off. Or sorry, no, went over the backboard, so it will be Payson's basketball. Cameron Meek is going to bring up the ball for the Lions. As Sorensen, great cut to the basket.
Lions are going to need that, just those quick points.
And they also will need to get stops here at the defensive side of the ball as Sorensen made her first field goal of the game. That's going to be a foul there. I'll bring number 30, Ivea, to the line.
Payson's coach doesn't look too happy about that, but you know, it's one of those calls that, you know, it's pretty iffy, but it's part of the game.
Ivea makes the first one. As it looks like number 13, Charlotte Frankham, the senior, is going to check in for the first time tonight for the Lions. as they missed that one, but however able to get their own miss. Lehi leads by 18. Payson try to get a good stop here. As she drove into a swarm of lines and unable to make that, and she turns the ball over.
MRC is not taking the ball up and passes out to Emma.
Lehi's doing a great job at cutting Payson off from the basket as Sorensen's three is no good. As players go tumbling to the ground, and it will be Lehi basketball. Looks like we have a Lehi player shaking up. Looks like that's number 22.
I think Emma needs to
Freeman.
do a better job at capitalizing on those, shots. She's just been putting them up, and I think that if she just passes it around a little more, maybe gets a little more open when she doesn't have, two pioneers on her, I think it'd be a better shot. But I think she's just probably in her head right now, just thinking like, I need to get these shots up right away. We're down by a big deficit, and it's getting to her. But just need to get calmed down and just play your game. And I think that's what the Pioneers are doing so well at. They're not rushing anything. They're just passing the ball around. And
a good steal there by the Lions. And like you were saying, Payson's only made one three-pointer today, so not shooting the ball well or creating good shots.
I also think it's due to just Pioneers' just awesome defense as of tonight. They've just been guarding the Lions so well.
You've also had those unlucky shots like that last one as
Yeah.
Frank unable to connect there. That one went out of bounds and will be Payson's basketball here. Whitney Barr is going to check back in here for Frankum. Lehi going back to the full court press. Nearly forced a turnover there from Meek.
Ava Sorensen, or not Ava, Emma Sorensen. Sorry, that's her little sister. She's passing the ball around, touching around and getting it out. She's trying to make something work, get up in there. Emma throws it up, no good.
And for Payson, I think this one for for the rest of the game is easy layup there for Havea. I think if you're Payson right now, you wanna focus on getting better, for the rest of the season, learning from this game and closing this game out right and start to make some shots.
Yeah, I think coach needs to, next practice just work on their positioning and shooting, and I think it's looking good for the Lions though. They came out here, they played hard. That's the thing, is they didn't give up. They're still going, which is good. Sometimes you see teams down by 20 just break down, but it doesn't look like the Lions are doing that. The Lions are still fighting, which is really good. They just need to work on their positioning and get into those places a little better. And I think later in the season, come playoffs, they'll capitalize on that a lot better. And I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, and I agree with you there. And I think Lehi is a very good team. They region champs last year, and this is a great, I think, learning opportunity for the Lions. As you move into the region play against teams like Cedar Valley and Hillcrest. They'll start off with Hillcrest, I believe, on January 5th here in Payson. That's what you want to see. Get these games out of the way early, learn from it. As Havea gets the steal.
Awesome, man. You said it perfect. Just see what you guys need to work on it. Over this Christmas break, and come playoffs, you do better. And I think that's perfect that the Lions, have this hard game right here, just so that they can get better. And
it's going to be a foul on Barr, and she does not like the call. And I think these games are also important for that team bonding, making sure you stay together as a team, especially with these tough losses like this. And
yeah, no, you said it perfect right there. being a team is what it's gonna make you win. You know, like, and I think they just need to get better at that. I feel like they're not using their key players in the right way they need to, and the Lions need to work on that. You know, Emma's a very physical player, but you know they need to pass the ball around and get the ball out to Whitney Barr. She seems like a very good shooter, and just dish it out to other players. Avery Roundy as well, the sophomore. She played a great second quarter, and it's sad to not see her play along the third or the fourth, but now she's back in and ready to see what she can do.
Yeah, and I agree, and I think, some of those times, you want to play those seniors, but I think you also got to start looking maybe those younger players getting a little more minutes throughout the season, and I think, this is a great opportunity for, her to earn those minutes, especially with, at the end of this game that has already been decided, show coach, her willingness to play, and getting to play here with her sister is also a really cool experience for them.
Because looking at the score, there's not much, Lions can do with 4 minutes left. But, what they can do is just keep trying to get some shots up and try to make it a closer game, And I think putting Avery out there, give her some minutes is just perfect.
Yeah, and I agree. And you see Lehi, putting in those little bit of those younger players. They are a young team, but Mackenzie Jepson, coming in and making those last 2 free throws and, getting some of those younger players. So this is, I think, an opportunity for both teams to get younger players experience as well as, kind of find out who they are as a team.
Yeah, I mean, Lehi haven't played a great game tonight, and they just need to keep it rolling, like these next games, they just need to keep that confidence they have right now because they played so confidently, especially Sammy Love and their one senior, I believe, is Skinniver. She played a very good game, and I just need to keep that rolling. Like, the team is playing. I think the difference right now between the Lions and the Pioneers are, the Pioneers seem more connected as a team. They played more as a team, and I feel like the Lions were just scrambling around, and they need to work on working together. And if they can work on that in practice over these next couple weeks, I think come playoffs, they'll play amazing.
I agree. And this team definitely has a lot of potential, the experience that they need. And, you mentioned, working together and practicing, this tournament coming up in Southern California for them. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for that, spending that overnight time with your team, great team bonding, team building, playing against some tough opponents down there, as well as, just having fun, getting a break from this Utah winter. And
I mean, I think you say it perfect because, like, I'm on the wrestling team, and, we go out to tournaments, and, it's like the reason tournaments are so nice is because, you're out with your team, and, you're spending time with your good friends out there, your family, you're just working hard together. And I think that's what brings these teams together and makes, Payson such a fun place to play for, It's just the love that, the team, the support. And I think that's what these, basketball ladies need to work on is just being more of a team, And I think they have a good start, but if they just keep working on that, this season will be amazing.
I agree. And, Lehi and Timpanogos both great opponents, as Matthews no good on the first one.
Emma will come out, and I think, who is that comes in?
Looks like that is number 30.
Kaya Bar.
Yeah, number 31. Saw her a little bit in that second quarter, not for too long. Paces tried a full court press of their own down here. 23. I do like, though, how Payson is not giving up here, even with these younger players in, as that is stolen. And a great play there by Lions.
Chesney now has the ball. Passes it out. Emerson has it. They just need to start putting up shots. There you go, Chesney. Get in there. There you go. That's what the Lions need,
That's the Lions, you know, we're used to seeing, passing the ball around, finding that open lane, and driving to the basket. Give Lehi credit, though. They've really done a great job at shutting down those open lanes to the basket.
Yeah, their defense is very well. You know, Lions haven't been able to do much about it. You know, they sometimes get in there, but you know, as for threes, they have not had a one open three, I believe, except for Emersy's, and that was the only three they made.
That goes off of Payson's hands, and that will be out of bounds. To give Lehi credit, you know, Payson came into this game averaging 57 points per game, and with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here, 32 points. So Lehi's done a great job defensively.
Great job. It's just, you know, Lehi came to play. I think that's all that it is. You know, I don't think the Payson, you know, Lions are a bad team. I think, you know, Pioneers just came out and they played the better game, and we saw that by the score and the defense and the offense and just everything. Like, we got 2 minutes left in this game, and Lions aren't giving up, but you know, the Pioneers are just putting them down.
Yeah, and you know, looking at Lehi's schedule, you know, they're coming in on a 2-game losing streak, sorry, after starting 3-0. They just got back from a tournament, you know. It's kind of like we were talking about with Payson, that team bonding, and you definitely see that here tonight. Yeah. Lehi being able to pass the ball around really well.
We definitely see that improvement. You know, that tournament helped the Pioneers just get a little more confidence, you know, and just come back and, you know, play Payson and play a great game.
Yes, Lehi's looking to go to their backups here as number 3 Hadley Warren will check out after a fantastic game for her.
Very good game for Hadley Warren.
And these are the games, you know, if you're Lehi, you like because, you know, you took the lead early and now you get to play some of those younger guys, get them those varsity minutes. So as the season prolongs, you know, injuries, the wear and tear.
Exactly.
You're not throwing someone in for the first time against, you know, a region opponent.
I mean, that's awesome way to think about it. You know, like these, you never know what happens. You know, stress fractures can happen. You know, overuse. You know, just players getting tired, and you need those young players that don't have that many minutes under their belt just to come out and shine. You know.
Yeah.
And I think the Pioneers had a great game tonight to, you know, let those young players get in and get a chance to, you know, put some points up and, you know, just get more confidence out there on that varsity court.
I agree, and a great job there by number 24 Matthews to get that layup to cut the deficit to 20 here. Payson called a timeout, and, you know, just trying to finish this game off right. You know, we talked about it. You know, Payson always has done a great job at fighting to the end, no matter the score, and, you know, we're seeing that here again tonight.
Yeah.
So there's about 1:50 left here. And Lehi's played a great game so far. Payson, rough way to start and really haven't recovered since.
Yeah, Payson is down by 20 with a minute 50 left. You know, I don't really see much, you know, I don't see much changing in the outcome of this game, but, you know, we'll see. I mean, the Lions could surprise us and put up a couple threes.
Good defense here to start the possession here for the Lions. You know, we talked about it earlier in the game, the shot clock, you know, forced the teams to kind of have a plan here. And, you know, it's worked for the Lions on defense. You know, forced Lehi to not hold the ball for, you know, maybe as long as they would have last year. His 3 is up and no good for number 11 Spencer.
Chesney puts it up. Oh, so close.
And Payson, you know, between the mix of bad shots and great defense by Lehi, they've also just had those shots like that one where, you know, nothing you can do about it. Great shot just rolls out. This 3 for Lehi is good. That's Mackenzie Bailey. Lehi, however, has not had that problem. They shot great from the three-point line.
Lehi just absolutely dominating in this last bit of the fourth quarter right now.
They're going to get Roundy there for the travel.
You know, if the Pioneers get another 3, they can make it 60.
Yeah. And for a team that only averages 41 points per game, this has been a really impressive performance for them, both on the offensive side.
I think it's amazing. You know, if they've only scored, their average is 41 points per game, and they come out to Payson and score almost 60 points. You know, it just goes to show the hard work they put in and how the team has just gotten a lot better, and it shows a lot of hope for playoffs. You know, it's looking good for them, and you know they're just gonna keep on trying to get better at that. And it's right now the Lions, you know, are suffering, but you know Pioneers are capitalizing on it, and it's good for them.
Yeah, and I agree, and definitely be interesting to see how Payson plays the last 30 seconds here. Will be Lehi ball. So we'll see if Lehi just kind of dribbles it out or Payson tries to foul here, you know. We'll be definitely interested to see. No shot clock here, and Lehi looking to just dribble the final seconds off this clock. Payson, however, has other plans as they get the steal, and it looks like it will be a foul. Give credit to this Lions team. They have not quit all game long. Will be Lions basketball with 29 seconds here. A good shot there, and one. As that was Chesney Roundy. Looking to cut this to just a 20-point lead.
Chesney has been playing a very hard game tonight. She's playing very well, and I think she's been a very good player for the Lions tonight. And I'm excited to see her get some points up there. You know, yeah. Junior coming in, you know, getting ready for, you know, hopefully senior year she can help the Lions just keep on improving.
Out of bounds there, and another defensive stop there by the Lions, and it looks like Randy will pass it in. And to your credit, you know, like you said, senior year, it looks like she, you know, she's come off the bench tonight and kind of played that sixth-man role. And another foul there.
I believe Lions will go to the line. Sydney Staley will go to the line.
You know, so Roundy getting that playing time now, you know, experience, and for, you know, Payson's gonna have a lot of these players graduate. So it's great to see players like Roundy getting some experience as Staley misses the first. As Staley goes 1 for 2 from the line.
And she comes off.
11.1 seconds left here. Good trap there. Shot up by Lehi, no good. Roundy with the rebound. Stolen by Lehi. And what a great game for the Lehi Pioneers. Our final score, 57-38. Lehi. That's all for you tonight, folks. I'm Matt Watkins.
I'm Los Sanchez, and hope you guys have a great night. PHTV Sports out.